My name's Simon. Let's talk about Cobra pose. I find Cobra pose the best posture to balance out all the time we spend at the computer. Because we spend a lot of modern life rounding ourselves, where we're lengthening the back body and we're shortening the front body, Cobra and backbends are just the perfect antidote, where we get to lengthen the front of the body and get to strengthen the back of the body. So it's wonderful for the health of the spine. I believe it's regularly practicing Cobra pose has allowed me to continue practicing sports into my mid-40s. Sports like skiing and surfing, where sometimes I take very awkward falls. So let's get started. That said, if you're pregnant, you don't want to do Cobra pose because you're going to be lying on your front, putting weight on your belly. So instead, do a standing back bend. For the rest of us, we'll start lying on the floor and we'll tuck the tailbone under. So we're not sticking the butt out. We tuck the tailbone under to give some length to the lower back. And I like to start by bringing the hands out in front of me, about shoulder width apart. And from here, I'll lift the chest and I'll look forward. So let's talk through Cobra from the top down. First of all, you notice my neck is long. I'm not cranking my neck back. Most of us have enough tension in the neck, so I'm just looking forwards. Second, the shoulders. I'm not hunching the shoulders up. The shoulders are relaxing down. And I can do this a couple of ways. If I bend the arms, it's easier for me to relax the shoulders down. Also, if you can sense where your shoulder blades are, the shoulder blade is actually moving down, but also into the body and around the body like this. One way to get this action is to imagine pulling the hands back towards me. This will drop the shoulders, engage the lats, and stretch the chest and the belly. Again, my tailbone's tucked under, my legs are active, so this means the tops of my feet are pressing into the grass and the inner thighs are rolling in towards each other. The legs are almost moving towards each other. I'll take a few breaths here. Again, I'll check I've no tension in my neck. I can turn my head. When I'm ready to come down, I traction myself forward, so I'm pulling back on the hands to let me lower one part of the front of the body at a time to come all the way down. From here, I'll move the hands a little bit closer. I'll come up once again. So I'm checking, no tension in the neck, no pain in the lower back, any pain in the lower back, and then come down. If you have a wrist injury, then I suggest Sphinx pose, where you keep the elbows on the ground, the forearms parallel, and again, look forward with the chest. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, I'll bring the hands either side of my chest, and again, I'll lift up. Feet pressing into the grass, shoulders relaxing down and around, and I'll come down. You can shake out any tension, check you're not building any tension in the lower back. And if you want to go deeper, so you can obviously come to upward dog, where the hips come off the grass, or you could continue strengthening the back by coming into locust. You could do a Pilates movement where you lift alternate arms and legs. You could bring the arms down. You could even go into bow pose. Once you feel like you've had enough back bending, then you could do a counter stretch, just a cat stretch on all fours, rounding the back, dropping the head. Or you could come into child's pose. I hope that was helpful. Let me know any questions. And tomorrow, provided the sun's shining, I'll be back and we'll either do a bit of a vinyasa flow together, or we'll pick another pose, or we'll do some qigong or some strengthening exercises. Let me know what you'd like and be safe.